Yo, yo, yo.
Welcome to Two Men and a Mic on this Tuesday, May 25th, 2021. This is Big Ron alongside the best producer in the business, White Peppa. And so let's hop on into it. This is episode 115. This will be the episode where White Peppa has his hate for LeBron or LeFlop, as he says. And we will get into that later because he's got a lot to say. He's going to rant. And please leave your comments and tell him that he's wrong and that the Lakers are going to win tonight. Is that what you said, Peppa? You got money on the Lakers game? No, he doesn't.
Why would you say this?
Never mind, he doesn't have money. He doesn't have skin in the game.
No, there's no skin in the game.
He's not skin in the game tonight.
No. F that guy. Look, man, I've seen 2 straight games where he feels like old LeBron again. That's all I'm saying. Where you just see him fall on the floor, and all I can reimagine is, remember the Heat days where he's being like dragged off like he had a gunshot wound because he had a little cramp in his thigh?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
LeCramp is back, okay?
All right.
LeCramp, LeFlop, LeFind.
We will get there. And already Brother Billy is saying Jordan GOAT. So, I mean, we know where this is going to go. So, we're going to get to that later. But we're going to start off what we usually start off with, which is called What We Did This Weekend. Pepper, I'm going to let you go first this week. So, let me know what you did this hot-ass weekend. It was hot.
Bro,
like
was it
summer,
not?
August summer weekend. Like,
this was my weather. Your not weather.
This is not my weather. This is hell for me. This is like this would be this is like my summer, because winter is my summer. So technically this is your
This is my time, man.
However, this is your time to shine. This is I'm struggling there. But yeah, so get into it. What did you do? What did Peppa do this weekend?
Oh, well, Peppa, let's see, Friday. Haircut. Got the bun freshened up.
Give him a little side to side.
Look,
give him a little,
see that thing?
I can still hear the
You heard it, right? Yeah. Like, I'm learning this whole bun thing, like the whole, how like you always have to have these little hair things everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm like a hair tie master now. Getting your hair into a proper bun to start your day because it gets hot out. So Friday, yes, haircut. Had to get that done because now the weather is getting hot. You do need to kind of you need to take that look down a little bit. After that, Saturday. So this weekend was my girlfriend's sister's baby shower. So there was just a lot of planning over 2 days because it was like an unusual baby shower. It was like it was a co-ed kind of like celebration. So everybody was invited. So it wasn't like, normally it's like, okay, you go do your thing and see you later.
Separate,
but this was like
equal.
Yeah, right. This was like everybody come. Everybody come together. So of course that was on Sunday, in an outdoor arena. It was only 95 degrees.
Only. Yeah.
And I like this weather, and I was hot. I was going to quit real quick. It was a fun time. Everybody had fun. A lot of food. There was some Chick-fil-A catered.
That's when you know it's a real party when they spent that money.
Yeah, because Chick-fil-A, you're not going to say no to Chick-fil-A. I never seen anything go so fast in my life, but Chick-fil-A. When you see the word Chick-fil-A nuggets, and
the little nugs.
Literally just throw them in your mouth. Popcorn chicken style.
The little baby nugs.
Yeah, just the little boneless nugs. Yeah, perfect.
There you go. I see what they did. I see what they did there.
See what I did there? You see it. So yeah, a lot of good eating, a lot of good times. I tried Truly, the Truly fruit, or what's it called? Truly Punches, Truly Tropicals. No, Truly Punches, I think it was called. They were really delicious. I had one of each flavor because you got to keep the thin figure. So Truly 100 calories. Beach, it's coming. You have to have your beach body by summer. But no, I had those. Fruit punch was obviously the best. Then I think it was tropical. Berry was dead last because berry's always last. I don't know why anybody likes berry.
Berry's hit or miss. It depends.
It's such a last place flavor. It just doesn't belong. But overall it was a good time. And once Sunday was over, it was just like, from being in the heat so long, it was just pass out central. You just ran to your bed and you were done. Like, I didn't want to do anything else. What about you, young man? How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. We went back to the Westchester, the Dub C,
You
uh,
Dub
our,
C.
our former playground, and we did a little dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and but the whole all right. So Westchester was popping Saturday because
Pop, 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 popping.
the weather, like I said, was hot. It was nice. It was just like,
Mm.
but you know how the streets are in Westchester, those little narrow streets.
Yes.
People seem to double park and just run into the restaurant and run back out. It's Westchester. It's too narrow of a street to you park your Dodge Ram on, bro.
Yeah, but
Come
see
on,
what you got
man.
to
Like,
understand now is so many people have gotten into the mode of like because of the pandemic,
right.
grabbing and going. No one's
Oh,
going into the restaurant now.
so
Snag and go.
so
So people
annoying.
are just like, no, I don't care. I'm just double parking this thing.
So
And if you double park in Westchester, you basically just park in traffic.
yeah,
You just like,
you're blocking Peter Pit. Move.
yeah,
Like,
you
yeah.
don't ever do that. I will move your car. I will rent a tow truck and get your ass moved myself.
Uh, um. Yeah. So Westchester was popping. So we went to go get dinner, and it was cool, nice little spot. You know, everybody was outside because it was nice, but we decided to sit inside. And here's the
Mm.
problem that I had with the place. Good food, by the way. I'll
Yeah,
leave the restaurant name out because I don't want to shade them because, like I said, it was a good place. But
right.
the chair selection was not made for big guys.
But what do you
Uh,
mean, like it wasn't wide enough, or like there just wasn't a good enough area between like
so it
tables?
was a stool, like one of those like,
Oh,
but like I was sliding out of it. So picture
it was like a little
garage just
stool. It kind of felt like
it
an
was like
adult device that would go into your
those
hole.
like 70s like hippie like green like padded cushiony stools.
Okay, yeah. So
But
that
like
it's
it was so much baby got back, so much back on the chair. I was
oh yeah,
sliding.
you're just kind of doing this move. Yeah,
Yeah. Now the
that's not good.
girlfriend was cool, but then again, I'm a large man, so it's like I'm sliding out
Different
of
body
it,
types. Yeah, different body types.
and I have to do one of these. I'm like the stand sit, where like your feet are
Oh
planted.
yeah, you're just touching the ground. You're on the ground. You're just kind of leaning on it.
So I'm stand sitting, just eating and drinking. I'm like, this is awful. I mean, I let her pick it. I was like, next time we should went booth. I'm a booth man.
But yeah, same as the GF is a booth woman.
I'm a
She enjoys
John Wilkes booth man.
your booths. You're a boothsman.
I am a booths corners man. I need a
Hello,
booth.
hello boothsman. Nice to meet you.
Boom bucklack, boof bucklack. But
You're
yeah, it was, and I was like, and like so the booth that opened up next to us was like they got up and they left. I'm eyeing this thing like, bro, man, let me get there.
oh,
They're
so
like,
you're kind of like giving them like the look, like look, let me have this.
and I even got up and talked to the hostess, and I was like, well, the host man, I guess a host man, host is it like is there like a thing?
Can
Is this hostess? I don't know. I don't want to get it
if
wrong.
it's a boy,
Yeah, it was the
you
host
might,
man.
someone's gonna yell at you. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, can I like switch? And they're like, no, well, that one's reserved. I'm like, oh, come on, man. So I stuck it out. It was cool, but it's just I'm sliding, but it was cool. I did it for this. It was a
You
nice date night,
survived. You did what
nice
you had to
night
do.
out. And but then after we finished up dinner, which was I had a pig in a blanket, which is
Oh shit,
it was a
that
big
sounds. It
hot
was like
dog
a
wrapped in a
yeah,
croissant.
in a croissant.
Croissant.
French is croissant, right?
Yeah, so that was yeah, croissant.
I have a
Um,
croissant.
yeah, so that was good. And then I was like, oh, let's go somewhere else where they actually have real seats.
That's a good call. Like, can't sit here forever if I can't sit here.
So like, I'm searching on Google Maps, and I'm like, oh, I found a
Did you
brewery.
Google search place with chairs or like please exclude bar stools?
I was like, place who has normal seating, normal
Like, oh, we
seating.
got you.
And so we found this place called Artillery Brewing. Shouts out to them. They should follow
Artillery,
us. So
like
Artillery Brewing,
artillery.
like bang bang bang.
Bang, 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 bang. Okay.
They just opened up like back in April. So they're
Oh,
located
good.
right in Westchester. Remember that
hmm
parking lot we used to park at, like down in the corner where it was really dark?
The dark, creepy lot. Yeah.
The dark. That's where they are.
Was
They're
that
like,
the on the corner of High and Gay?
Yeah, you just keep going straight down, and then it's like that really awkward looking lot that's free.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're
That's
right
totally
there, right in
okay.
that alleyway. And I was like, oh, we're going there. I mean, it's brand new, it's open. Let's do
Right.
it. They have a real seat. So I'm like, boom, perfect. And
That's a good call.
it happened to be number 50 on the brew list. So we cracked
Hmm.
50, me and the GF. So
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
proud of
saw
that.
that. Kate put that on her Facebook.
Yeah,
She
so
publicized her 50th.
she publicized, and I was like, oh my
Yes.
God, it's a chair. I can sit.
You're
Two,
pumped about chair, and she's like,
I had two
number
cheap
50.
So yeah, so we did the number 50. It feels good. I mean, it's a lot of damn breweries though, but
That
I guess
is.
just I guess
But
just
that's
pass
quite
off
the
the bat.
accomplishment.
Pass off the bat.
He's kind of like you're a beersman as well
I'm a,
now. You're
I'm a
quite
boost.
the.
I'm a boostman and a beersman.
He's a bruiseman, you know. He's like
A bruiseman. That's I like it. I'm write that down. Bruiseman. Put
well,
that in the notes.
this episode's recorded. So just go back.
Yeah.
You can remember this 3 years from now.
Bruiseman. So
Be
yeah,
a
that was
great
Saturday,
bruiseman.
and that was pretty much it. It was just, and then Sunday we did the whole like mall thing, which is it's King of Craft show, so it's kind of crowded and stuff like that. But
Have you? Okay, so here's a good question, right? So
what you got?
have you noticed in the last month or two that like roads have just been overly crowded? Like, like
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because it's been a year since like people really were like on the road like 100%. But I feel
Mm-hmm.
like everywhere I go now, no matter the time of day, it just feels like there's too many people not at work. Like when I went to go get my haircut, I took off on Friday because we had a bunch of stuff to do. So I was like, well, let me go get a haircut like one. This way I'm in and out and on with business. And that's up in Bucks. Shout out to Rocco. And so I went up there to go get my haircut at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Why am I hitting 995 traffic not related to uh, like like construction?
Right.
So it's not construction traffic or anything. It's literally just traffic at 1:30 or like 12:30 in the afternoon. What are you doing? Go to work. Go to work.
I said the same thing. I'm like,
like
must be nice.
I'm telling you, nobody works. Nobody works. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's nuts. I'm just like, oh my God, why are you all out? Literally, when I used to take days off or something like that to go get a haircut earlier than like my normal 6 o'clock at nighttime, you can get from Delco to Bucksco in like 45 minutes. Now it's an hour and 10 minutes without any with bad traffic.
Beautiful.
Like I don't get it. But I wanted to know if you saw the same, since I know you're an out and aboutsman. So
yeah, I mean, like they're doing road work everywhere.
everywhere.
Like it was like one Saturday night we were going home, and they were doing road work like on that trip, like going from Delaware into PA. Like on a Saturday night at like 11 o'clock at night. Like, what are you doing? It's Saturday night.
That's not the brightest move. No.
Yeah, there's road work
that's silly.
I mean, I understand why they're doing it. I mean, like it was pandemic, nobody was really traveling.
Yeah, but they've had a year.
But now that everybody's coming back to work now. You're right. They had a year.
They had the whole year to clean up the roads while it looked like Zombie Island out there. And now and now that like the apocalypse is coming to an end and everybody's like running the fuck outside, like that'd be a great time to like be done the work instead of starting it. Because people want to go outside. But then again, who knows? Maybe just the fact that nobody's been outside like that. Now any kind of a crowd irks you. I'll tell you one thing I will miss. Restaurants during the pandemic. When there was like 3 families in a restaurant at a time. And you just had like undivided attention, nobody in the tables near you. And it was just like quiet. Like we went to Longhorn for my birthday, I guess, because I'm a steaksman, which is a little different. I enjoy the red meats. Not no more because I'll die. But I still didn't care for my birthday. I got me a 24 ounce, you know what I'm saying? The biggest steak they could find. But when we went, it was like us, and there was like a family all the way in the other corner of the restaurant, and then one like in the other corner, and that was it. And there was like 5 servers. There was like 2 of them, just like you had like 2 servers per person.
Right.
Like they were that bored. They just want to do something. And you're just like, damn. Just know that when the pandemic ends, there's gonna be somebody in this booth behind me with a kid whose face is over top of it, saying, "Hi, mister," 76 times. When really I just want you to grab your kid by the back of his shirt and pull him the hell down and say, "Stop it right now." but we don't have that option anymore. So, like, I'll miss that. I feel like that was kind of nice. But for the most part, I think I'm kind of going. I'm a little bit excited that everything's kind of like coming back. I don't know. That's we'll see when it happens. It all sounds fine and good until the moment happens. So
then they're like, oh, I don't miss this. I mean, it's like, oh.
now it'll be like cool for a second, and you'll realize you didn't want this all along. So, It's not problem. But yeah. So I'm glad you're. It seems like the weekends were fire. We did well this weekend. Yeah, that's right, Billy. See, me and my brother follow it.
Yeah.
No red meats. We don't do red meats here. No red meat, gang.
I don't want to die eating a steak.
No, there'll be no red
die.
meat in this family.
Okay.
Only turkey. We're the turkey
So,
burger gang.
Yo, they do slap. They do slap. I'm not gonna lie. Like turkey burger. Yeah, it sounds weird, but it's actually pretty good.
No, and I just bought a new grill. So Memorial Day, I'm gonna be slanging. So
back.
I'm slanging and banging. So Ron, if you park out front real quick, give a quick honk, I'll slang you a burger.
Be like, hit the window, slides down.
Yo, open your window next time.
It's hot, bro. It's hot.
Wasting fresh burgers. How dare you? It also took me till today to realize I was off on Monday because of Memorial Day.
Hey, you're getting
I didn't even know.
Light bulb.
Yeah, I was like, wait, we get off for that? I don't know. I'm not in an office. I'm like, everything just seems lost. Now all that means is I don't have to turn on the computer. That's it. It's kind of ridiculous. That's all it means. Don't turn on the computer today. So, yeah, super duper. But otherwise, anything else going on, young man?
Nah, so that pretty much covers the whole weekend thing. So I guess we should probably let you get on your little rant.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I guess to intro this, as we've all been doing, we've all been watching the playoffs. I'm pretty sure you watched Game 1 of the Suns Lakers and saw the whole thing, fiasco, whatever you want to call it, the Oscar-nominated performance, or so.
But you see, like that wasn't like that's not the start. Okay, did you?
It isn't. You're right.
You watched the play-in game against Steph Curry and friends, and when he and you know that my brother Justin is very twinish to me like that when it comes to basketball. So it was funny as hell because I was watching it. So I turned it on like second half because I forget what I was doing. I was like, all right, let me just check out some of this game because you figure for a playing game, that's a really good ass playing game you're getting, which is get Warriors Lakers.
That's like Christmas Day game.
Exactly. So you're getting that as a 8-9 seed, which is strange. And so I'm watching it and like you're already flustered because LeBron is LeBron. And thank God he plays for LA now because he's going to get plenty of movie roles after this for his acty ass act.
Here we go.
So literally, there's 5 minutes left in the game. Whatever. Draymond Green with one of his lighter fouls in his career, especially once they get a tech on. Okay. Usually, if Draymond's going to get teed up, at least it's worth it, and the man gets hit, right? Like, so he gets hit with this soft as baby pillows. Okay. Soft as baby pillows shot. Okay. It was just his hands were straight up, hit him. He went and popped him in the eye real quick. Okay. We've all been hit in the eye with a finger here and there. Guess what? It hurts for a second. You go like this, ouchie, ouchie. The little tears, the little phony ass tears come out. You wipe that shit and you keep about your business. Okay. So this asshole, he gets hit in his eye, and first of all he's rolling around on the floor, again as if he's been shot. 50 Cent has to look at this guy and be like, I was shot 8 times. I probably didn't even do this. Or 9 times. And I bet you he didn't roll around like that. So this dude's rolling the ground. And my expectation from that is when he gets up like this, he's going to go like that. And his eye is going to be there.
Right.
Because obviously he hurt you that bad. You're going to be holding your eye. And it'd be like, oh, some of my eyeball. No. So then he does his free throws and he's doing this the whole time. The whole like, my eye is broken, and and then he hits that 3, that game-saving 3.
Oh yeah, that was.
And when I saw in slow motion him going back, he looks at Steph Curry and says, "I can't even see." And right there, I want to punch him. I want to find my way to LA and punch him, but COVID, so I'm not going to do that. And then so. At the end of the game, I turned it right off. I couldn't. At that point, I was done. I was done with him, and everybody saying courageous effort through the eye injury. Courageous. It wasn't even red. The eye didn't even get red. It's not that courageous. It's not even. It wasn't even on the injury report the next morning. I didn't see him going into the next game with eye contusion anywhere. Okay, and if you find it, then you made it up. So apparently after I turned off the television, Justin called me because he was equally as angry. He was equally as like, oh God, I can't stand LeBron. I forgot how much I hate him. And so he calls me and he goes, did you just hear this shit? And I said, no. And he said apparently in an interview, he was lucky in his 3-point shot because he was seeing 3 rims. He just picked the middle one.
What?
Yes, it is. That's an official quote from LeBron James. His eye was hurt so bad, he saw 3 rims when he put up that jump shot, and he just shot it at the middle one.
That's pretty damn impressive.
What a fucking idiot. I hate this guy. I hate him so much. So he says some dumb shit like that. I was so glad I didn't, because we would have had a broken TV. I probably would have chucked my remote real hard at it. So I thought, okay, we're done with the theatrics of LeBron. Let me woosah for a few days. And then we come to the next thing where he is privileged. He has a party for his vodka or liquor or something like that. Yeah, he has a new liquor coming out or something like that, right? So he had a party. You know, the things they're not supposed to have during the playoffs. And he was an unmasked person at a party with no COVID testing. Anybody else, including like Karis LeVert, the reason he did not play for the Pacers is he's in COVID protocol for being somewhere he was not supposed to be. Does not have COVID, but was not in a secure location or some shit like that. Whatever their protocol itself is.
Right.
LeBron was hanging out with Drake.
I saw that picture.
Yeah. Drake at a club with Drake and whatever women he had back there in like a indoor setting. He tried to tell them there was an outdoor setting. For the normal folks, yes. The normal folks who attended had to be tested, and they had to stay outside like most pets. Stay outside. You're not allowed inside. Go back. But LeBron and Drake and them were all inside. Okay? Now, so that's violating the protocols. And they said, after looking at it, he looks like he was pretty safe. He doesn't have to follow the protocol. Now, what the hell do you do if the whole Lakers team gets COVID now? Because LeBron doesn't have to follow the rules that everybody else follows.
It's LeBron. He does what he wants.
Yes, I understand not following the rules if it's something stupid, but if it's a pandemic, you gotta follow the rules.
Not for LeBron.
Because AD, he gets hurt when like a wind blows. He gets COVID. That boy's gonna be put to sleep for like 6 to 8 weeks. he might be tall, but he's a walking Band-Aid. Like, so that made me mad. And then we go and watch game 1 of this travesty. And what they were saying is that Chris Paul, quote, undercut him. I don't know what world we saw an undercut. He had his arm for a half second, then he fell on his feet, like firmly, then went to the ground, grabbed his shoulder, proceeded to do the normal LeBron roll around, where he was, in so much pain, and no one could help poor LeBron, and caused a kerfuffle, a real kerfuffle between the teams. And LeFlop is like trending #1 on Twitter as the nickname for LeBron James now. So he is known as LeFlop after the last few weeks. Like even CJ McCollum put like, if this dude don't get an award, I'd be shocked. Like, I don't know. For me, it's just it's annoying as hell. Like, he's good enough to do this without doing that. That's what bothers me. He is the best player in the world for a reason. You don't need to be an idiot, like, on top of everything. Just be LeBron. All right? You didn't see Joel doing that. That's the other thing. They showed earlier this year when he pushed Joel and put him on his ass, and he didn't even get a flagrant for it. He got a normal common foul. So, I don't know, man. LeBron, change your shit, man. No one likes you. That's it. I'm done.
And
scene.
Well, game 2's tonight, so I mean, you'll have more stuff for next
We'll
week.
have stuff for next week because there'll be at least 2 games before.
You're gonna have like a notebook taken like up.
But in better news, Sixers won game 1.
Were
And
you worried?
For the Negadelphia fans,
Okay.
Look, stop bothering Ben Simmons when he has 15 assists and 15 boards.
It's been all
yes,
day.
I get he had 6 points and only 6 points. If he had 6 points, 6 assists, and 6 boards, I'd say okay, that's not acceptable. 15 assists, you do know that's at least 2 points and assist. Minimum, he contributed to 36 points. Okay, that's a minimum. But I think at least 3 or 4 of them were threes. And guess what? If Tobias Harris scores 38, someone's not going to score their normal average. It's common sense. If someone's hot, you just feed that person. That was Tobias's game, but everybody wants to hate Ben. Like, dude, they're going to put away the Wizards in 4 or 5 max. I don't have any worry until we get to the Nets. Honestly, I think the Nets are the only challenge because we've beaten the Lakers. I don't see that being as much of a challenge as the Nets are. I'm not saying that it won't be like a 7-game series if it's Sixers-Lakers finals. I think it will because LeBron is LeBron. But I think that, honestly, whoever we get in the second round is easily beatable. And the Nets, it depends which Nets you get,
I mean, right now they're smoking the Celtics right now.
Yeah, you send enough little dancers over to James Harden and you put him to sleep for a little bit. That and some Magic City wings, you'll be all right. That's how you take care of that, gentleman.
Bro, you were throwing some heat today. You're like Nolan Ryan right now throwing these heat.
Bro, I had a good bullpen session before this, so my arm was loose.
You can take that several ways, but okay.
Oh, I even did say my arm is loose.
Yep. We'll leave it at that. There may be kids watching, so
that's why. Like we said, no red meat.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see. Today's topic, boom.
No red meat. Okay, kids, when your arm is loose, no red meat. Easy peasy. What else you got, bud? You got anything? You want to yell about or talk about?
What's I want to talk about? Last week or more or so, you sent me a picture of LoSo Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
They were following us, so I meant to say it last week. So shout out to LoSo Brewing. Gonna have to check it out now because you guys are following us, and I appreciate you guys for following us. So they are located. Where the hell are they located?
So basically, they're going to be. I think are they in Bucks? I believe they're in Bucks.
I think it is Bucks. Yes.
But that would be brewery number 51.
Oh, you are. You're reading my mind. Stop reading my mind.
Get out of my dreams and into my car.
Feasterville, PA. Yes, they are in Feasterville,
PA. Up in the Bucks. So that's definitely a checkout. A checkout.
Everyone follow us. But go ahead.
I guess the other one was today with your boy. Actually, it was like multiple Cowboy stories this week.
I did. Go ahead.
Your boy Jalen Smith is taking the Romo number
9. Yep.
Because I feel like he's going to break his back this week because of it.
You watch him
because of young Rome's. A good thing they got Micah Parsons because that's all they're going to have after he breaks his back from being Romo. And then of course, Sharp, Mr. Shannon Sharp, not Shannon Sharp. Was it Shannon? It's Shannon Sharp, right?
It was Shannon. It was Shannon.
I don't know why I think Sterling Sharp does anything else, but Shannon Sharp is such. I think that's I think it was kind of a D move.
I gotta find that. Yeah. Okay.
Because he was not on. He called Julio Jones to ask him if he was going to stay in Atlanta, and I don't think he knew. And he said, "No, I'm out of there, bruh." And he also said, "No, he doesn't want to play for Dallas. He wants to win." So. We know he won't be playing for Dallas next year, which is so. But I don't think he was prepared. That's kind of a. What do you think? Do you think that was he did not know he was on, or he just didn't care?
It could have been a publicity stunt. It could have been like one said, "Hey, Shannon, I'm gonna call you," or and put
Oh,
most.
right. Like, yeah, like, give me a
I think it
call.
was. I think they were in cahoots. I mean, because it's like, would you? We don't know Shannon Sharp that at all, but do you think he would do that? I don't know. I don't know the guy, but it
I
could
don't
be
know if maybe it
all.
was like less of that and more of just like he didn't think he'd get anything out of him. You know, like maybe when he called him like, yo, what's going on, little bro? It's me. That he would know
Yeah,
like, oh, you're on the show right now. And probably would just be like, yeah, what's up? Instead of just like literally just saying like, yeah, I'm not playing for Atlanta no more. And
yeah.
also F the Cowboys. Like, just sorry guys. And now if we go get Julio, then we can steal 2 receivers. The Cowboys want it, and obviously probably the Giants because the Giants hate everything. But
Yeah, pretty
very
much.
weird. Did you know that Cowboys have a player named Eagles?
Really?
They have, yeah. Apparently, they showed it the other day. They said, "Aha! It's now complete. The Eagles have a guy named Dallas, and Dallas has a guy named the Eagles." So he's
He'll
like a
be cut.
receiver. It's yeah, like get him out of here. The Wolves sign him and just be confused.
Jerry's like Eagles. I thought it said
Eagles. No
early.
damn Eagles on here. Like, no, Dad, shut up.
I thought his
Where's
name was
Jason
Earl.
Witten?
It
Where's
was.
Witten?
I thought he said he was early. No, it's Eagles.
No, Jerry. Go back on your weird yacht that looked like a spaceship. Remember that the pandemic draft? He was drafted from a fucking white spaceship. It was like, cool. He was like, oh, what's Jerry doing?
Jerry like, can't get me out here. Pandemic can't swim.
I
Corona
mean,
can't swim.
He isn't wrong. If you just live out in a boat for a year, ain't nothing getting you. Nobody else out here besides me and the fishes.
Hey, Michael, what you doing on this boat, Michael?
I heard there was booty cheeks and cocaine. Oh, that's downstairs. We have Emmett dancing on the deck because he loves dancing with the stars.
Put some sleeves on, Emmett. He never wears sleeves.
And for some reason, Frank Thomas is there talking about that damn pill he takes all the time. Oh my God, are you the big hurt Frank Thomas? Yeah, and I have Nugenics.
Oh, you're a beast. You're a beast.
And like, I never understand those commercials because I'm like,
No,
it's always someone's wife who's like, wow, Frank Thomas, the big hurt. And the husband's right next to him, like, yeah, he is. He's like, wow, he's looking good. The husband's like, yup, he is. Like, she's gonna get smashed out by the big hurt. What are you doing?
She's like, oh, she'll like it too.
Yeah.
She'll like it too. I know.
And
you're
next
doing
morning,
right. I know what you're doing.
next morning, she's called the big hurted.
Oh my God, Frank Thomas is in my bathroom?
Whoa, the big hurt? What's he doing here, honey?
The toilet was clogged, honey. It was clogged. He unclogged the toilets.
He definitely cleaned the pipes.
The husband is just so oblivious. It's like,
Yeah, like to anything. Like the wives are all looking at Frank Thomas like a fresh piece of meat, and the husbands are like, radical.
Frank drove the kids to
guess...
school today. He dropped my kids off at school. He
like,
paid
what the hell? And Doug Flutie just shows up every once in a while, like, yeah, really pumps out my workouts. Good for you.
Doug Flutie. And then you have Jerry Rice and Brett Favre. Oh, let's show these fuckers something. Show these kids something. Still got it. Still got it. That's...
Brett Favre had to show up in his Wrangler jeans.
Real comfortable jeans. Hey, Jerry, go deep. Still got it. Show these kids. And then Frank's like, he'll like it too. It's like, oh, no. It's like Frank, you're everywhere. I know.
I know.
Likes it too.
She likes it too. Nugenics. Like, what the hell, man? But yeah, I mean,
that's all I got.
Football's coming up soon, bro. I have nothing if you got nothing, my friend.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much we gave them what they needed.
Yeah, we killed a good 35 minutes of pure entertainment.
Leave them wanting more. You know what I'm saying? So
Billy can't stand LeBron either. See? This is why brothers do things. Look at that.
LeBrother haters. LeBrother haters.
Right there. LeBrother. Yeah. Haters.
Still my favorite.
No red meats. See? Now that's why I don't know. Maybe this episode has to be called. Because it's weird, since we have to name it like before, kind of.
Right.
I might change the name to, and she'll like it too. as the episode name.
Feel like it too. No red meat.
No red meats. I'm in.
/ LeFlop.
LeFlop. Don't
Whatever you do, brother.
LeFlop your red meats.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
There it is.
Yeah, so if you're done, I'm done, brother. So
man.
Let's do what we do best. This is 2 Minute the Mic. I am Big Ron alongside the best producer in all of the land, White Peppa. And like I always say, this is your podcast, his favorite podcast. So join us next week for more of the same, more of this. You know you want to see this.
You do.
You do want to see this.
Consistently. Okay?
Hey,
we do this for 35 minutes to 40 minutes every Tuesday night. You ain't doing nothing on Tuesday night. Come on.
It's Tuesday. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, come on. It's a boring night. That's why we're here. To bring you excitement. But
got that right.
Until next week, young man, enjoy.
Peace. And I'm out of here.
Bye.
Later.
And